Okay, so I think the IP migration has been keep moving, and I have been since I have been working for this industry almost 4 years. But nowadays, you know, the IP migration is more than 50% of the entire industry, and this trend keeps, you know, going furthermore. And the big benefits of the IP migrations, the video analytic. Video analytic has been available for more than 10 years. So many people, many companies, software company, camera manufacturers has been adapting these technologies. And to make these technologies practically useful, available for the actual usage for many different applications. And today I talked about, in my keynote speech, I talked about store loss prevention and store management solutions based on video analytic, which is enabled by IP migrations. So this is kind of like the ongoing trend. So video surveillance is not just only video surveillance, more than that. So the video information, how this information data can be utilized for the sake of the system owners. In case of the stores, in case of the shop, so how video surveillance can contribute to the maximize their profits or minimize their loss. So this is, you know, the new trend. But at the same time, we shouldn't forget about the very important technology, which is still hardwares, especially in Russia. I have been observing already today, -10, -11 degrees. End of the November in Moscow, Siberia, already -20. So in winter, -30, -40. So the key point is total cost ownership. So as a manufacturers, as a suppliers, it's very important mission. What kind of, you know, the total cost ownership which we could offer, which we could, you know, bring. So this is also important beside video analytic. So along with IP migration. So IP is migration keeps going, but at the same time, hardware's reliabilities and hardware innovation, this is also critical. And both these two elements, I believe, continue to drive, you know, the industry and continue to bring further benefits for the end customers. Okay, so I think I don't really have to talk about, you know, the technologies of the wireless or IP networks, because so many expert companies has been driving the innovation. But also interesting, you know, the technology, for example, like a power line communication. This technology has been available more than 10 years, but still available with such a big, you know, improvement of the reliability of the data transmission. Power line communication, I think many of the experts are familiar with this, but some people not familiar. So power line communication technologies enables the data, IP data transmission just over the power line. So power supply cable, you know, if you have just one power line, you can transmit the TCP IP protocol. These technologies also should be much more highlighted, especially, you know, such a huge country like Russia, because of the distance of communication, distance of the transmission of the data, and especially region, not big, you know, the city only, but also small villages. How to transmit the data, how to transmit the video data by or over IP. Power line communication technology can be also, you know, the key driving factors to change these whole infrastructures. And in my case, Panasonic is now planning to propose the power line communication standardization, you know, to many regional governments, such as, you know, Japan, of course, Asia's, China's, US, and Europe. And of course, we start the discussion with the Russian government as well. So power line communications will be also will bring some more innovation in this industry and more benefits for the end customers of video surveillance. Yes, year 2013, I think because of the already macroeconomics, the statistics is showing. So very, the tough situation. So especially like the global company, like non-Russian company, which we are importing, our products outside of Russia. So the exchange rates, the inflations, and also oil price. So all economic factors are very tough for everyone. However, still, the demand is there and the needs is there, and especially for video surveillance and video management. So, and we have a technology, what we could offer, not something new, something useful, for example, to improve, to expand, to maximize total cost ownership. So because of the hard time for the investment decision, so many people start, thinking what they should do for the next investment, for the replacement of the equipment, facility, of the machines, etc., etc. But key point is, of course, initial investment is very important, but key point is total cost ownership. So same investment, but benefits in the 3 years, 4 years, 5 years time should be furthermore. This is, total cost ownership. And in case of our products, thanks to Panasonic, our very qualified engineers, R&D engineers, we have managed, maximize the quality of hardwares, quality have mechatronics, etc., etc. So total cost ownership, the proof of performance. So this is very important. How the industry must consider and how to make the proposal to the end customers, despite of such tough economic situation. This is what I believe. All of IP. So thank you for that question. All of IP is my most favorite, the exhibition in Russia, and and in my 4 years, the security business experience. The reason why, so quality of exhibitors and all the key players and IP industries here, and they bring the latest product solution technologies, and also the people, engineers or management from the headquarters, the visiting, and ready to talk to the visitors and the customers. So the quality of exhibitors and the quality of the exhibitions, contents of each exhibitors, this is brilliant. I think this is the best in the world. And also, in our case, all our key clients and this place, we managed to set up very high quality meetings, and we can also we are setting up some the meeting for some ongoing the projects, and of course, in case of our company, we are also bringing the latest technology or semi-future products as well, and also thanks to the Grotech, we have the opportunities to speak at keynote speech, and not only today is available, the technology, but also semi-future technology based on our case study. So this is a brilliant, opportunities for Panasonic, and we wish we could, we continue to participate and utilize this all over IP for our further business development.